All right, so it was a push day today, and I did the front squats. I usually do front squats whenever I do the push day, um, and it was good because I did a little bit heavier than I usually do. Usually it's just 135. Um, I want to take my shoes off. I find that whenever I have like those shoes with the heel lifted a little bit, I just fall a little bit too far forward. So I like doing it with no shoes on, barefoot. If I was really good, I would do like uh, actual squat shoes. That way, I can have like more of my foot on the ground making contact. I heard Converse are really good lifting shoes too, but I don't have any Converse. Um, so yeah, I was doing heavier front squats than I usually do. Usually just 135 pounds, and I just hit like four sets of those, usually like of 10, along something along those lines. But I decided I wanted to do something a little bit more, do a little bit more central nervous system training. So I decided to do 225. I worked my way up to it, and it felt good. It didn't. My hip specifically felt really good. I didn't get too much quad activation out of it. Like I didn't get a really good pump, but I was mostly just doing it for you know, like just trying to get some movements. Get some squats in. I didn't really try to go too crazy. Just trying to get like my central nervous system trained. Be able to hold on to all this weight. And yeah, it really didn't feel anything overwhelming. I did lose my grip a couple times trying to do those, but it was okay. I had some coworkers tell me that I should probably try to do. I do like underhand grips when I'm doing when I'm doing front squats, and my coworkers saying I should like cross my arms. That way, like there's no chance that I lose control. But overall, it felt good. I mean, I was able to keep the bar in a pretty straight path, and it was good. Like my ankle mobility is feeling good. My pain didn't flare up or anything, and yeah, I mean, I was feeling really nice. Um, yeah, so I was tempted to move up to like 245, 275, but I decided ultimately against it. Um, yeah, here I go with the 1 pound dumbbell. This is basically like my warm up now for any like upper body workout day. And the Carlos goes to bother me. But yeah, these are basically just to activate the rear delts. I didn't do too much, honestly. I spent most of my day sleeping. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, it was good. Yeah, this is basically just to get some rear delt activation before I do the bench press. I'm pretty sure Squat University, they like had a little video, saying to do this before. And honestly, it was okay. Like I felt like I was doing a little bit better, like the warm up for the bench press, but it wasn't anything, it was slightly, like it was noticeable, but it wasn't anything like, um, world changing. I said I was gonna try to do a 225 bench press today, but I ultimately didn't. I didn't even get around to that. I didn't want to, you know. I just wanted to do a very light push day, because I just spent most of my time sleeping. To be honest, um, I got like 8 hours. I think I got somewhere between. I don't even know exactly when exactly I fell asleep, but yeah, I mean, I got a decent amount, probably somewhere between 8 to 10 hours. The good news is that with all the sleep, I definitely feel like the muscle's growing because I've gained like 7 pounds in the past 2 weeks because I started taking creatine. So I'm sure I gained like 5 pounds just based off that alone. My body reacts really like my body gains a lot of weight from the creatine. People say they gain like 3 to 5 pounds, and like I consistently gain 5 pounds whenever I start taking creatine again. So definitely that contributed to at least like probably like 5 of those 7 pounds. And then I also had, what else? Yeah, I mean, I've been sleeping a lot, so that also probably contributed to like the muscle synthesis of all of it. Yeah, so I'm at 197 now. I was like struggling to break 190 for a while, and then I started taking creatine again. So I'm at 197. Really feel like I'm gonna get to 200 soon. Really excited. I really feel like I can get to 200. So yeah, I'm definitely getting close to my goals. I don't know exactly what to do once I hit 200. If I like start cutting, or if I just try to keep going, maybe try to hit 210. I think 210 would be crazy. Maybe not that crazy, but I do feel like, as long as I'm getting stronger, it doesn't really matter how much I weigh. That's really like what the most important thing is. But I do care a little bit about like how much proportionally I could squat compared to how much I weigh, because if I was like 180, 175 and I was doing 365 pounds, then I mean, it's a lot less impressive when you weigh 200 pounds, 365 pounds. It's not even twice your body weight. Anyway, the point I'm trying to get at is that I need to test my limits again, which I was talking about before, but I definitely really need to get either more weight or go to a proper gym and just like max, train my max. So yeah, the bench press, I only did 185, and I felt pretty, like, I don't know, the 185 felt really, really heavy. I was only doing like 5 reps of those. I thought I was going to be able to do like 8 or 10, but honestly, you can see some of these, I think the last one specifically, I was like really struggling, and I was like, all right, that's okay. I didn't even get that. I mean, honestly, this wasn't a crazy workout. I didn't get a crazy pump anywhere. Maybe like my side delts in my shoulders, I got a pretty nice pump. But other than that, like, I really, like, I don't know. It was just a light day. They can't all be amazing workouts, I do think my central nervous system's pretty exhausted. Just, based off the amount that I'm sleeping, I do think that my nervous system, I'm more or less training my nervous system at this point. That's what I'm really maxing out, less of my muscles, which is important because you really can, you can train your central nervous system to be stronger. So, I mean, I'm not terribly ashamed, but it would be nice to get that muscle soreness again. But I feel like on my back day, I'll be able to get a good amount of soreness just because I don't train my back as much as I should. Anyway, that's all I really got. I'll see you. Bye.